Hello there. Thanks so much for joining me today. This is going to be a lovely feel-good Vinyasa flow. And we're going to start this one in child's pose at the back of the mat. So go ahead and meet me there, bringing the knees to the outer edges of the mat. Toes come towards each other, send those hips back. Walk the hands forward and allow the chest to come towards the earth. Forehead or chin to the mat. Nice inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and tint the fingertips. A little gentle stretch through the shoulders here. Slowly, we're going to walk the hands back. You can stay in this wider kneeling position, or you can kind of bring the feet and the toes and the knees in a little closer. We're going to take that right arm up and overhead, and we're going to take this left hand towards the right thigh and just get a different type of our side stretch down the right side body. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. And the exhale brings us back around. Beautiful. Take that left arm up and over. Right hand grabs that left thigh. Left side body stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Another inhale and exhale brings us back around. You can take both of the arms up and overhead. We're going to open up that twist towards the right. Trying not to use your hands on the mat or your knee. Just a very active twist here. Lifting up, forehead and crown of the head is reaching up actively. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale brings us back around to center. Arms up and overhead. And open up that twist towards the left. Same thing. Active twist here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale brings us back around to center. Hands come down on our knees. Round of breath. Beautiful. Go ahead and sit over on that right hip. We're going to take this right leg out. We're coming into our cheerleader pose. So bringing that right leg as in a 90 degree as possible. Same with the left. Sit up nice and tall, and if you want, you can stay here, or you can just walk the hands back, getting that stretch all down that left thigh and maybe a little bit in that inner right thigh. If you want, you can come all the way down to your elbows or lay flat if that's within your practice. Otherwise, we're just going to stay right here. A few rounds of breath. Those nice steady inhales. And the exhale. Beautiful. Slowly we'll walk the upper body up. We're going to fold over this right leg. Little half pigeon here. And if you want, you can come down to your forearms or you can stay up. Just finding what feels good for you here and following that lead. Beautiful. Slowly going to peel back up. We're going to bring this left around to meet the right, coming in for our cobbler. We're going to take a diamond shape instead of tucking those feet in. Grow that spine nice and tall. And on your exhale, we hinge from those hips to come forward. If you want, you can take your hands under your shins, maybe grabbing onto your feet here. Taking the stretch just a little bit deeper. Gaze can be forward or down at your feet. Choice is yours here. One more solid round of breath here. Slowly release those hands if you had them under there. We're coming for the other side. So taking the left leg out this time, finding that 90 for it to be the one down. Right is a little bit lifted here. Of course, this side or the other side's going to be easier. This side's definitely not the easier side, but once you get here and you sit up nice and tall, if you feel good here, you can walk the hands back. Once again, feeling it all in this right leg here on top, and maybe even this outer area, and then maybe this inner left thigh. Just finding that level of maybe just a tiny bit uncomfortable, and just breathing into it and seeing if that muscle will relax and soften. One more round of breath here. Slowly peeling up. And we're going to fold over this left leg here. Same as the other side. You can come down your forearms or you could stay upright. Tapping back into the breath here. And one more round of breath. Slowly coming up. Coming into that diamond-shaped cobbler here. So feet touch. Spread them out just a little bit wider or longer. Sit up nice and tall. Hinge from the hips to come forward. If you want to shimmy those hands under there, be my guest. Once again, gaze can be at the feet or you can take it forward. You could also close the eyes down here. One more full round of breath here. And gently and slowly we release. Go ahead and bring those legs together. We're going to come around into our all fours position. Once you get here, let's just take a nice gentle rock forwards and backwards. And once you feel good with that, we're just going to take a few rounds of our cat-cow here. So inhale, we arc through the spine, gaze goes up. Exhale, we round, gaze goes back. Do this a few times, matching up that movement with your breath. Finding the harmony between the two. One more full round. Inhale. And exhale. Back to a neutral all fours position. We're going to kick the left leg back. Right arm will reach forward. Nice steady breath. Maybe reaching right arm around to grab that left foot. And maybe kicking left foot into right hand. Beautiful hip and shoulder stretch. Beautiful. Slowly release back to our all fours position. All right, leg goes back, left arm reaches forward, pulling that navel up to the spine. Smiles are on our faces here. And maybe bringing left hand to meet that right foot. And maybe kicking right foot into left hand. Still continuing to breathe here. Beautiful. We're going to take a slow, gentle release here. Go ahead and walk the knees slightly back, arms reach forward, coming down into our puppy pose. I want you to keep the gaze forward here. If you like to tense your fingertips, you can do that to deepen the stretch through the shoulders. Coming back to the breath. Slowly, we're going to roll all the way forward, coming onto our bellies. Take the arms back beside of your thighs. We're going to lift up through the upper body, maybe taking the hands off the mat, and then maybe pulling those feet up. Breathing. Maybe lifting up a little higher. One more round of breath. Gentle release, push back. Traditional child's pose. Arms are going to stay reaching forward. Beautiful. Peeling up. Coming in for down dog. Tucking those toes, sending the hips up and back. Go ahead and pedal your feet out here, getting the nice stretch through the hamstrings. Once you feel good here, we're going to roll forward into our plank. We're going to lower down the knees and then the chest and the chin, pulling those elbows into the ribs. Let's pause here. We're going to slink our way into our cobra. And exhale, we'll come back and meet in our downward facing dog. Once you land here, we're going to take that right leg up and overhead, straight leg, square hips, square shoulders. Roll it forward, step it in between the hands. Pivot on that back foot. We're going to rise up and meet in a warrior one. Chest is forward. If you don't like warrior one, you can take high lunge here. Open up into our warrior two. Gazes towards that right hand. Right knee is bent. You can see the right big toe. Let's exalt our warrior. Left hand comes down to meet left thigh, or you could try to take the bind and find the right thigh. Still bending through that right leg. Beautiful extended side angle. Right elbow to right knee, left up and overhead. Could also take this right hand down to the mat if that feels good for you. Just revolving that chest open. Gazes up. We're going to come into our half moon. Opening up the hips, right hand on the mat. Maybe taking that gaze up towards that left hand, just playing here. Feeling into this. Beautiful balancing pose. Beautiful. Left hand comes down. We're coming in for half splits or warrior three, whichever you're more comfortable with. If you want to take that right hand around that left calf, be my guest. Nice steady breaths. Bring the gaze back down. Both hands come down to the mat. Left foot meets right. We're just going to find a little ragdoll here, grabbing opposite elbows. Nice sway left to right. Next inhale brings us up, halfway lift, lengthen through the spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll peel ourselves up. Go ahead and take the arms up and overhead. Exhale, heart center. Gorgeous job. Inhale those arms to come up. Exhale, we slice through the sky. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we plant the hands, we step the feet back, plank. You can do knee suggestion, chaturanga up dog. We're all going to meet downward facing dog. Once you land here and you feel good, we're going to take the left leg up. Square hips, straight legs, square shoulders. Roll it forward and step it in between the hands. Pivot on that back leg. And we rise up into our warrior one. Once again, if you like high lunge better, go ahead and come into that. Open up, warrior two. Gaze goes towards that left fingers. Still got this beautiful bend in the left leg, and you can see those left toes. Beautiful exalted warrior. Right hand comes down, right thigh, or maybe finding the left thigh. Keeping that nice bend in the left leg. Beautiful, our extended side angle. Right arm reaches forward. Chest is open. Bringing that gaze down, we're going to find that half moon. So maybe pulling that left leg back a little bit. Whoop, and if you lose your balance, that's okay. Just come back to it. Maybe taking the gaze towards that right hand. If you want to play with the balance. Beautiful. Right hand comes down, coming in for standing splits. If you want to take that left hand around that left calf, be my guest. Beautiful. Slowly releasing right foot to the left, coming back into our ragdoll here. Nice sway left to right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, peel up. Go ahead and take the arms up and overhead. And exhale them down. Heart center. Beautiful. Inhale the arms up. Slice through the sky. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the feet back. Vinyasa of your choice. We all meet back. Downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale that right leg up. Open up the hips here. Stepping this right foot, outer edge of the right hand, coming in for lizard. You can keep that back knee lifted or you can lower it down. Left hand plants. Go ahead and bring this right hand to this right leg. Light, gentle push here. Feeling this in this outer right hip. Slowly we're coming around into our pigeon. So just heel toe this foot all the way over. Right knee comes towards that right hand. Making sure that left leg is straight behind us here. Sit up nice and tall. And exhale, we fold forward. I'll just come here for about 5 to 7 rounds of breath. Slowly lifting up. We're going to go ahead and swing this left leg around, coming in for our cow legs. I'm just trying to stack the knees. They don't have to be stacked by any means. If you can reach for both of those feet, you can try to kind of center yourself. We're trying to keep the left hip down as far as it will go comfortably. You can stay lifted here, or you can bring the hands forward and just see how far. We can fold here. Tapping back into the breath. One more full round here. We're slowly going to walk towards the right side of our mat. Little spinny action coming into a mini wide-legged forward fold. Beautiful. Gaze comes up, hands walk forward. Go ahead and bring the feet together. We're coming into our plank pose, Vinyasa. We'll all meet back. down dog. Once you land here and feel good, we'll take the left leg up, open the hips, big stretch. Rolling it forward, stepping it to the outer edge of the left hand, coming into lizard, lowering that back knee down. Right hand plants and using this left hand for a little added pressure here. Beautiful. Bring the gaze back down. Heel toeing this foot all the way over. Allowing that left knee to come towards that left wrist. Making sure that right leg is straight behind us. Sitting up nice and tall. Slowly we will fold forward over this left leg. Maybe coming all the way down. We'll take 5 to 7 rounds of breath here. Slowly sitting back up, bringing that right leg all the way around for our cow legs on this side. So trying to stack those knees, pulling the feet in, maybe grabbing them and situating yourself. Sitting up nice and tall, lengthening through the spine here. Trying to dig that right hip down as far as it'll go. And then maybe walking the hands forward and just seeing how we feel here. Beautiful. Peeling back up, we're going to find that fun little twist. So we're going to walk over towards the left. Peeling up, coming into that mini wide-legged forward fold here again. Beautiful. Lift up, walk the hands forward. Coming into plank, so move those feet to the midline. Vinyasa of your choice. We're all going to meet back, down dog. Go ahead and take those feet to the outer edges of the mat. Right hand towards that left leg. Nice twist, looking under that left shoulder. Beautiful. Release right hand. Left comes to right thigh, shin, or ankle. Just looking under that right shoulder. Slow release. Go ahead and lower those knees down. We're going to mermaid them to the side. We're going to send the legs out long. We're going to take a little bit of a wider forward fold. So instead of bringing those feet together, we're going to take them a little wider than hip distance apart. Sit up nice and tall here. And then we're hinging from the hips to come forward. We're keeping our gaze straight. As lengthened of a spine as we can manage here in our fold. One more round of breath here. Beautiful. Slowly we peel up. We're coming down onto our backs for a bridge pose. So just slowly lowering down. Feet are on the mat. Knees are up. Making sure we can feel the heels here. Next inhale brings us up into our bridge pose. Glutes and thighs are engaged. Palms are flat on the mat. Slow release, peeling down. Windshield wiper in the legs, left to right. And let's come in for our bridge one more time. Setting yourself up. Engaging the glutes and the thighs to lift us up. We'll take one more full round of breath here. And then we'll release. We're going to do a little bit of core work here. So we're going to attempt to bring the legs over multiple times. So we're going to bring the hands to the mat. Pull the knees into the chest. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pull the legs up and lift the booty. This is how we're going to start. Just a nice, gentle movement to get the core to understand what we're about to attempt to do. Should feel nice on the spine as well. And then when you feel good here, maybe trying to come up a little higher. Just seeing where you get. And if you want to take it a step further, you could push yourself all the way back. And slow and controlled lower. We're not rocking and rolling here. We're doing this in a controlled manner. Really activating all of those core muscles. Those deep, tucked in core muscles there. And we're going to do this just a few more times. Maybe take one more time with me. Beautiful. Slowly release. Go ahead and bring the feet outer edges of the mat. Allow the knees to come towards each other. Right hand to heart, left hand to belly. Just taking a few rounds of breath here, just to allow that energy to calm back down. Noticing all that feel-good energy pulsing through you. Slowly, we're just all going to make our way into a seat. We're in no hurry, just finding what feels good here. Maybe taking some wrist circles, maybe taking the full body stretch. Just listening to what the body wants. You could also stay in that shavasana as long as you're able. Once we get here, we're just going to bring the hands to the heart. Our quote today comes from Georges St. Pierre. He says, if you look good, you feel good. And if you feel good, you do good. Bring the hands up. We bow down. Namaste. You should feel good. And you look good. So let's go out there and let's do some good. Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat.